What is good, YouTube, and welcome back to a brand new video. So unfortunately for the Milwaukee Bucks, they were eliminated last night by the Toronto Raptors. Good run from Milwaukee. And really, when I go into this rebuild, I don't know if there's a whole lot I can change. This roster, I felt like, was constructed very nicely. There is one thing that I could address, and that's if the Bucks really want to re-sign Chris Middleton and all their other role players that are important. Or do they want to go for another all-star to... I mean, I know Chris Middleton's an all-star, but maybe an all-star that might be a little bit better than Chris Middleton. Or they want to go for like them Jimmy Butlers or Kevin Durant's or just anyone else of that nature. It will be interesting to see if the Bucks wanted to try to go that route or just try to keep their core together. So, yeah, we're going to go ahead and do that today. We're going to try to see what route we want to go. I'm really not sure what I want to do, but we have a first round pick, which is good. We don't have our 2020 pick next year. But here's all the contracts. Eric Bledsoe, as we all know, was extended in real life to sign probably through the rest of his prime. And then we have DJ Wilson, Dante DiVincenzo, Ersan Ilyasova still here. So, and I think the Bucks have quite a bit free agents this offseason, but I'm going to go ahead and see if I can get someone here that could help us out right now. Maybe not, but we're going to try to get somebody. Jackson Hayes fell all the way down here. Wow, that's definitely interesting. And the fact that he's all the way down here, I might as well take him. So let's go ahead and send the end. We don't have a second round pick, so that's a steal at the 26th pick overall. Damn, he fell far. So holy moly. Here's a projected lottery pick, and he fell all the way to 29, I should say, not 26. That was the 29th pick. So rookie signing, definitely going to sign him up. Player options, Chris Middleton declines. Connaughton, we're going to decline George Hill's option, although he was very good for us in the playoffs. I re-signed him, I'm not sure. Pat Connaughton, he was also a very good role player for the Bucks in the playoffs. Qualifying offers, Malcolm Brogdon, I think, is a very important player to re-sign. But that's what I'm talking about. We have negative $38 million. We could renounce George Hill. We could probably renounce... they're still paying Larry Sanders to this day. That's insane. That's just a name you haven't heard in a while. But, like, this is what I'm talking about. Do I re-sign Chris Middleton, Nikola Mirotic, and all those guys and just make this a basic video? Or do you guys want to see me just go crazy with it? Which is what I'm trying to debate. So, if I renounce all these guys, I'll probably have a little bit of money to sign, like, someone huge. But, I don't know if I want to do that. I could get, like, Jimmy Butler or something like that. Or Klay Thompson even. But I just don't know if I want to go that route. I just don't know. So, I'm trying to debate. Because I think the Bucks are... rebuilt are just built in a very good way, in my opinion, to where we don't necessarily need to do that. But at the same time, I kind of want to try to sign a superstar next to what's his name, but like I said, at the same time I don't. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to sign all those important role players back, just because I think running it back again could definitely work this time. I'm going to resign Mirotic to a 3-year deal. We're going to be handing out some money. Brook Lopez, we're going to sign him to a 3-year deal. And Malcolm Brogdon, I want to try to get him back as well. Chris Middleton. Let's go for Chris Middleton first because he is a free agent. So we're going to try to get Chris Middleton as well. So let's sign all 3 of them. And we're going to match any offer Malcolm Brogdon gets. I think that's the important part. Hopefully we can get all of them. And we do. So that's the important part of this offseason. I think the Bucks need to try to retain their core. So we basically just paid our whole roster. And that's the route the Bucks are going to have to figure out what they want to do. So I just paid my whole roster, and that's fine. That's okay. We did it, whatever. But do the Bucks want to go their route, or do they want to try to renounce all their rights and try to go for somebody else? I'm thinking they'll try to retain the core just because they did get really close to the NBA Finals. And I don't know. I guess just getting Kawhi Leonard on Giannis Antetokounmpo works because they were up 2-0 in the series at one point, and it just kind of fell apart. But definitely interesting. Nikola Mirotic, Brook Lopez, Jackson Hayes. So, the fact that we got Jackson Hayes going forward is pretty nice. Mirotic probably will come off the bench. I'm going to go ahead and sign George Hill back, I think, too. Or a backup point guard, just in general. So, let's see if we can find a good backup point guard to play off the bench. Rondo, Trey Burke. George Hill was very nice for the Bucks in the playoffs. But I think I'm going to go with someone else who's a little bit younger. Blonde Wright, Alfred Payton, Isaiah Thomas. Let's go Austin Rivers, because why not? I'll sign him to a 1-year deal, and then we'll call that good. I think that's all we're going to do. So, I don't know what I'm going to make the starting 5 yet, but I definitely think I want to start Brook Lopez. Who goes down? Brook Lopez goes down in overall, so does Austin Rivers, and so does Ersan Ilyasova, which I expected that. So no big deal there. Kind of expected that to happen. And now we just want to kind of see how this roster bounces back from this elimination of the Eastern Conference Finals. However 2K makes this team do is how I will respond next offseason. Because if the Bucks do resign their core, don't get me wrong, they have a lot of pieces to trigger a trade if it doesn't work out. So that's kind of what I'm thinking. Like, if this doesn't work out, we could trigger a trade or try to make a trade real quick, and then definitely, try to get this team over the top. But I really like the Bucks roster. I just don't know what happened. Kawhi Leonard just started guarding Giannis, and the rest was history. It just definitely didn't materialize well. But I'm gonna go ahead and give Jackson A some untapped potential as well. But when we look at the starting five, let's see what we got. So we got a 10-man rotation. We got Eric Bledsoe, Malcolm Brogdon, Giannis Antetokounmpo, Mirotic starting, Brook Lopez, Chris Middleton off the bench, Jackson Hayes, Austin Rivers, and Pat Connaughton and Tony Snell. I don't think I need to start that many players. Giannis Antetokounmpo is going to play power forward, and Chris Middleton is going to play small forward, of course. So I think that's how we're going to do it. And then I'm probably going to give less minutes to some of the guys down here. And then I'm going to probably send DJ Wilson and DiVincenzo to the G League as long as they can. Okay, and then as long as I can send them there. And then we'll probably give 33 to Chris Middleton. 34 to Chris Middleton. So we'll probably do something like that, and we'll see how this goes. And then like I said, let's send DiVincenzo to the G League. I'm pretty sure he still has like 3 years left of his contract. He does. Gonna go ahead and send him there, and probably send DJ Wilson there as well. So we still need how many years does he have left on his contract? He has 1, so we could go ahead and send him there. Sign a free agent. KCP actually fits the bill. Probably a good shooter off the bench. We'll probably do that. And then we're gonna go ahead and give DJ Wilson to the G League as well. So now it's looking pretty good. So Eric Bledsoe, Chris Middleton, Malcolm Brogdon. I'm probably going to give more minutes to KCP over Connaughton then. We'll do something like that. And then we'll do that. So, whoa, that's not what I meant to do. Give 11 minutes, about 13 minutes to KCP. So hopefully this goes well. We'll see how it goes. But I'm assuming like this full season, not a lot has been done. We just basically signed the core, drafted Jackson Hayes, and now let's see what happens. Hopefully we can make it to the playoffs again. At the end of the season, Giannis Antetokounmpo wins Defensive Player of the Year. We got 25 points from him, 13 rebounds, 6 assists, 2 steals, and 2 blocks, shooting 52% in the field and 36% from 3. So pretty good. Hassan Whiteside wins Most Improved. Here's your All-NBA first team, All-NBA second team, and All-NBA third team. So, not too bad. We did go 52-30 back in the playoffs as the 3rd seed facing the Chicago Bulls in the first round. So, like I said, based off how these playoffs will go, or how these playoffs go, depends on what I'll do this offseason for this team. So, we had 17.5 from Eric Bledsoe, 16.5 from Chris Middleton, 11.5, 11, 10.7. Jackson Hayes had a pretty nice season off the bench. Austin Rivers, KCP did their thing, and Tim Frazier came in when we needed him to. But let's go ahead. Let's see if we can beat the Chicago Bulls in the first round. I have a feeling we're going to be able to. I think we should at least be able to make it to the Eastern Conference Finals this year, and if not the NBA Finals, with the roster we got. But unfortunately, we're going to let the Chicago Bulls come down from 3-0 and almost beat us. And now we're facing the Philadelphia 76ers, who the Bucks didn't run into last year. So it's kind of flip-flopped, right? So we have Toronto facing Boston this time around, and we have Philly facing Milwaukee this time. So, let's go ahead and see if Philly stayed somewhat the same. They got Klay Thompson instead of Tobias Harris. Oh, wait, no. They got Klay Thompson instead of Jimmy Butler, I should say. So, actually, might actually be a little bit nice. Klay Thompson off of Ben Simmons would actually fit really well. But I think Jimmy Butler was obviously their best player in the playoffs, if you ask me. But we're up 1-0 to start on them. They even it up with us. They're up 2-1, 3-1. Okay, we're going down 3-1 to the Philadelphia 76ers. Which kind of sucks, but let's see if we can come back and make this a series. Because if not, we definitely have some moves to make this offseason. But it looks like we're going to win this one pretty easily. 127-114. Bledsoe led the way with 31. Now we're going back home. So let's see if we can take care of business at home. Bring it back to Philly. And hopefully steal one on the road after this. So we jump out on a big lead. Actually, it was a tie first quarter. And it looks like we come back in the end. 101-109. Giannis and Brook Lopez were very big in this game. So now we're going to a Game 7 with Philadelphia 76ers at their house, and we would have to face Boston if we get past Philly. So hopefully we can. We jump out on a big lead, 43 points in the first quarter. Please don't choke this. Please don't choke this. And just like that, we came down from 3-1 to beat the Philadelphia 76ers. So we have 30 points and 18 rebounds from Giannis. And now we're facing the Boston Celtics, who we did beat in the Eastern semis last season. So let's go ahead and see so the Grizzlies are either going to face Houston or New Orleans. But let's go ahead, similarly current round, and we got Houston and Memphis over there because Zion Williamson is on the Grizzlies right now. And we're facing Boston. So similarly current round, we're up 1-0, start 2-0, 3-2-1. Can we go up 3-1? We do. And can we win in 5 games? 3-2. And we win in 6 games. And we are in the NBA Finals facing the Houston Rockets. So just like that, we got Kyrie Irving, Al Horford, Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, Marcus Smart, Aaron Baines. So if we win the championship here, that'd be kind of wild. But we'll see if we can. They won 1-0, 2-1, 2-2. Can we go up 3? Okay, this is a close series. So let's go ahead and see if we can force a game 7. I hope we can, because if not, that would kind of suck. But we are close in it. 110 and 117. Not a lot of players in double digits that game, so that's good. Kind of our whole rotation was. And now we're going to a game 7. Houston does have home court, but hopefully, guys, we can raise the championship in Houston. So it looks like they jump up to a pretty big lead. 96 to 98, 99 to 107, 114 to 117. The fact of the matter is, I think I'm gonna go ahead and jump in, guys. We're gonna go ahead and try to win this series for the Milwaukee Bucks. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are in the game, and it is time to play some lockdown defense. It's one possession game, so as long as James Harden doesn't absolutely cook me, and okay, that was a bad shot, but we're gonna go ahead and run it up. Chris Middleton's about to be wide open. Shoot. Oh my gosh. Okay. 33 seconds left in the game. So let's go ahead and we can take on. Steal the ball from Mirza Teletovic. They're in the bonus though, so I don't really want to try that. And just like that, 114 and 119. So that was a wide open 3 from Chris Middleton earlier, and he missed it, man. That sucked. So win or go home. I really thought that was gonna go in because he was wide open, but it is what it is. So I think we gotta hit a 3 here for sure. Or we can just drive in with Giannis Antetokounmpo and hope we get fouled and 1 or something like that. But definitely nervous here. So I definitely wanted to win the championship in this season because we were super close, but it looks like it might be coming into an end here. So let's try to get Chris Middleton wide open, and probably not going to work. So we're going to just drive in with Giannis and hope for the best. And 1, dang it, man. Oh my gosh. I really thought we almost had that and 1. Shoot the free throws with Giannis. First one is off. Great. He only had 10 points in game 7, man. 10 points, Giannis. We need a better performance than that. I'm going to try to steal the ball here. I don't know if it's going to work, but let's keep the ball out of James Harden's hands. And we're going to have to foul him because that's just the way it is. And Giannis is about to foul out, so that's annoying. But James Harden miss it? No, he doesn't. So we're probably going to lose this game. We'll lose the championship here. That's really annoying, but you know what? It is what it is. Chris Middleton missed that wide open 3. And it really would have been nice if he would have hit that, because like that would have died the game. Could have not have tried to. That and 1 would have been nice from Giannis as well. But like I said, it is what it is. So let's try to go ahead and. Oh, I was like, what just happened? But I think Ed Davis tipped it. Try to pass it in too far. So let's not try that again. Chris Middleton hoping to get. Oh, and we get the ball stolen. So that's great. All right, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and simulate to another season. I don't think I'm going to change anything. We were 1 game away from winning the championship. So I think I'm going to keep this team the same. I think the Bucks should. They should be patient. 1 game away. Let's simulate 1 more season. And let's see if we can win it this time. We're back in the playoffs once again. We're the 3rd seed in the Eastern Conference. Hopefully we can get it all together this year. We made it to the NBA Finals last year. We won 3 games less than we did last year. So that does, or 5 games I should say. So that kind of sucks. Jackson Hayes was the starter this year because he did get a little better overall than Brook Lopez did. But Brook Lopez still on the team, of course. Let's go ahead and see if we can beat the Washington Wizards in the first round. I'm hoping we can. They jump up 1-0 on us, but we're going to go ahead and go 2-1 on them. 3-1. Nope. 2-2. 3-2 for them. Please don't get eliminated in 6. And we get eliminated in 6 games. So this just became kind of a crazy video. So now it is kind of time to blow up this team because you've gone to 3 straight playoffs. Not really blow it up necessarily, but kind of try to construct it to where we have someone else to take the pressure off of Giannis, because we made it to the NBA Finals last year and 1 game off, but now we got eliminated in the first round to the Wizards. So something's got to change. So let's go ahead and see if we can make that something this offseason. So, there was a rule that said abolish the salary cap. That's not happening. So now, we have our own pick. We have, I don't see it. We have, I'll go ahead and just look. I just didn't see it there. Mike Budenholzer. I'm probably going to keep him as the head coach because he is a great coach in real life, but I will keep him on his 1-year deal. And I turned trades off. We're going to have to turn that back on because I was confident we were going to win a championship just because we were so one game close from winning it last year. But we don't have a first round pick, so that's unfortunate. But it is time to do something drastic. So we don't have a first round pick, so let's go ahead and skip over into the NBA. Skip over the NBA draft. Player options, keep those guys, of course. Then qualifying offers, DJ Wilson. I'll bring him back if the price is right. We look at all these free agents. You know, it's looking pretty good out here. But I think our business is trying to get this team better through a trade. So Giannis, of course, is here to stay. 26 years old, about to enter the prime of his career soon. So I definitely need to try to get this team better in some way. So I'm looking at Chris Middleton and Eric Bledsoe and Malcolm Brogdon. So there's a lot of players, of course, but I think I'm going to choose between two of these three players who I want to try to flip into a decently good superstar, right? So we have Chris Middleton and Malcolm Brogdon, Bledsoe. So what about Bledsoe and Middleton? And let's see what that could get me. We get Kyle Lowry at 35 years old, not happening. Colin Sexton, Gordon Hayward, Nickeil Alexander-Walker, not Washer. Rudy Gobert, that's not really a guy I want to put next to. DeMarcus Cousins is interesting, but I'm not sure if I want to do that either. Nikola Vucevic, DeMar DeRozan, TJ Warren, Andrew Wiggins, and Yusuf Nurkic. So those trades were good and all, but I think I'm going to try to reach for a higher ceiling. So Kevin Durant would probably be impossible to trade for. I could have gotten Trae Young. Kemba Walker at 31 years old would be nice, but I don't know if I want to do that. Gobert was available. DeMarcus Cousins is interesting. Nikola Vucevic, Luka Doncic, D'Angelo Russell, Jamal Murray, Jimmy Butler. Actually, I think is the player I do want to get, and I have a feeling he won't be too hard to trade for. So we're going to try for Jimmy Butler. We're going to see if we can get him. Chris Middleton for Jimmy Butler. Straight up, let's try this. So Malcolm Brogdon. Okay, what about, let's throw Chris Middleton in there, and let's also throw Malcolm Brogdon in there for Jimmy Butler. Let's see if they take this straight up. I don't know if this is a great trade or not. Jimmy Butler is, you know, up there in age, but I'm going to try for it just to get a change of scenery. Let's see if they take it. So they don't take it. Let's go to another superstar because I'm not confident I want to trade him from Jimmy Butler. Damian Lillard, this is probably going to be impossible to execute, but if I could do it, I will. I'm going to throw all the first round picks in the world at the Blazers and see if we can get them. I'm just curious if they'll take this. And he has no trade clause, so maybe they would have taken it, but who knows? We're not going to find out. So Damian Lillard off the books. He does have no trade clause, which as a Blazers fan in real life, I would love. Paul George, we're going to try for him as well. Probably not going to get him either, but you know what? We're going to try. So all these first round picks in the world, mortgaging the future, and he has a no trade clause as well. So what about Stephen Curry? And that's not enough. We don't even have enough money. So Russell Westbrook, not enough money. Karl Anthony Towns, Wiggins, Paul George, Devin Booker, James Harden. Probably don't have enough money for him either. Kawhi Leonard. Let's try to get we get Kawhi Leonard next to this guy. And they won't even take that. So we can't get Kawhi. Anthony Davis. No. Okay. What about Kyrie Irving? No. Okay. How about Kevin Durant? Probably not going to get Kevin Durant either. So I guess I'm going to try for Jimmy Butler again, but this time I'm going to obviously take this out. So Chris Middleton, I don't think I want to trade both of them. So what about Chris Middleton for Chris Middleton and let's say Nikola Mirotic and a future first round pick for Jimmy Butler? Okay, they don't take it. What about another future first? They still don't take it. How about I throw in, let's see, DiVincenzo as well, I guess. Let's see if they take this. And then we get Jimmy Butler. So we might have just traded a little bit too much, but we did get Jimmy Butler nonetheless. I'm going to move him to shooting guard. And now we're going to have Bledsoe, Jimmy Butler, Malcolm Brogdon. So the defense is going to be good. Giannis and the power forward spot is a huge hole now, but we can go ahead and sign someone. So I don't know if Jimmy Butler is going to be the key to all of our answers, but you know what? We had to try something, right? So power forwards. Probably can't afford anyone really out here, but we're gonna have to try to get somebody who can at least stretch the floor. Ojale, can't afford him either. Negative 3.55 million. Who else is down here? Brandon Benny Boatwright, Lucas Samanich. Let's try to go get Lucas Samanich, I guess. Let's try. I guess we can renounce a lot of these guys. So I'm gonna renounce. Wait, DJ Wilson. I forgot about him. Let's try to decline. Don't renounce DJ Wilson. Don't do that. Okay, that's fine. They got Boston matches him anyway. So DJ Wilson, where's he at? Is he gone already? Better not be. Better be back on this team. DJ Wilson. I don't see him. All right, so hopefully I'm not renouncing the rights on DJ Wilson because I want to see him back. And hopefully he's still here. Yes, he's here. So 10 million. We might as well. Yeah, we might as well give him his contract because, you know, Whoa, I did not mean to do that. See if he just takes it. Okay, we get DJ Wilson back nonetheless. So I think that's all we're going to do. This is going to be the last season coming up. So I think Malcolm Brogdon's going to come off the bench now. Giannis is going to play the natural small forward spot. Bledsoe does go down one, which is unfortunate. But this is going to be the last season. Let's go ahead and show you guys the rotation real quick. I always had Giannis playing power forward, but now Chris Middleton is out of here. Fortunately, going to Indiana. We're going to see if we can go ahead and have Jimmy Butler play the shooting guard. And then I think that's the starting five I want right there. That's what they got going on. So untapped potential. We really don't have that big of a rotation. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I definitely should have signed some more bench players. That's my screw up, but oh well. Let's give DJ Wilson some untapped potential. Let's give Jackson Hayes, I guess, get him up to an A+. Let's also get Malcolm Brogdon up to an A+ if we could, and it doesn't go up. So let's go ahead and they signed Al-Farouq Aminu, which I'm cool with, and they have Malcolm Delaney. So they did sign some pretty good veterans for us. I'm cool with that, but I really don't want Aminu starting for any reason. So we're going to go ahead and streak his minutes. Probably don't even want him in the rotation at all. Jeremy Lin, I'm going to let play minutes. So give 14 to Jeremy Lin. Give about 26 to DJ Wilson. So we'll do something like that. I like that quite a bit. Aminu, we're going to give him about probably 16. We have Etwan Moore, 23. That should be good. So hopefully, guys, this is the season with Jimmy Butler now on the roster that we finally win a championship. I think we could move this. Yes. Okay. So Mike Budenholzer was already a defensive coach, and now it jumps up to a 4-star. It was a 3-star earlier, so I'm gonna turn trades off now. Simulate another season. Let's see. This is the year. In the season, we finished as the 5th seed, so getting Jimmy Butler didn't make us that much better, but here are the player stats nonetheless. We had 26.5 or 26.6 from Giannis and 17.5 from Jimmy Butler. So, I mean, I guess it's all right, but Jackson Hayes stepped up, had 16 points, 8 rebounds, about 2 blocks a game. Bledsoe with 15 still. So, let's just see if we can win a championship as the 5th seed. I don't know if we're going to be able to, but Boston jumps up 1-0 on us. We even it up with them. Can we go up 2-1? We do. 3-1. Let's at least not get eliminated in the first round, right? We're up 3-1 on Boston. And can we beat them? No, it's 3-2. 4-2, please. Okay, we win in 6 games, so we're on to the second round at the least. And now we're facing the Atlanta Hawks, who probably are a dominant team now because of how many young players they have. John Collins, Jarrett Allen, Alexander Wood, Kelly Oubre. So, yeah, we might be screwed here, but hopefully we can take care of business. We jump up 1-0 on Atlanta. Can we go up 2-0? We win both of their home games. Can we win our home game as well? 3-0, and I think that's a wrap, guys. And nope, 3-1. 4-1, please. Please don't let them come back from 0-3. Just don't do it, 2K. Okay, we win in 6 games. So now we're on to the NBA Finals, or the Eastern Conference Finals, I should say. And we're facing Philly. We beat them the first season, I believe. So let's see if we can do it again. They blew a 3-1 lead on us, and we won both of their home games. Can we win our home game as well? We're up 3-0, and just like that, can we make it to the NBA Finals? No, 3-1, 3-2. Don't do it again. Don't do this again, 2K. Okay, we've won in 6 games so far in every series. So we're either going to face Portland or Houston. Houston beat us the first time. We're facing the Portland Trailblazers, who still have a better record than us. But let's see if we can win the championship this final season. Portland jumps 1-0 on us. 2-0. 2-1. Can we please even it up? 2-2. Let's go 3-2 on them. And just like that, they're up 3-2. Let's go with Simcast for the rest of the way. Give more minutes to whatever. I'll just listen to them. We'll do it all. Do whatever they want to say. And they jump on a big lead on us in the first quarter. And just like that, Portland is going to win the championship 148 to 104. So, made it to the NBA Finals twice and lost. But I guess my Blazers won a championship on 2 games. So, yes, it's okay. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Leave a like if you did enjoy, and subscribe if you haven't already. For this Crushables, and I'm saying peace.